What if the coldest, most remote continent suddenly revealed something that flips science upside down? That's the question today as we explore a breakthrough discovery in Antarctica. Beneath ancient ice, researchers uncovered something entirely unexpected, something real, not hypothetical. In this video, we'll break down exactly what was found, how they discovered it, and why scientists around the world are stunned. We'll walk you through the technology, the ecosystem, and the global implications. Expect clarity, excitement, and perspective. Stick with us, you'll feel like you're right there in the ice. The announcement rippled across the globe instantly. A team drilling through over a kilometer of ice reported an oxygen-rich, liquid environment teeming with life, completely isolated. Headlines shouted, "Antarctic miracle ecosystem," and "life in the deep freeze." Scientists were stunned, not just by what they found, but by the improbability. There had been no prior indication that such a biosphere existed. The discovery shattered assumptions about where life can exist on Earth. Within hours, research institutions, news outlets, and social media were abuzz. No one expected Antarctica to unveil a living sanctuary beneath its frozen surface. And yet here we are. Antarctica is Earth's most unexplored continent, covered by kilometers of ice that hide ancient secrets. Beneath that frozen surface, there are lakes, valleys, and even mountains sealed off for millennia. Until now, most of those subglacial features were inaccessible. New drilling techniques changed that, allowing scientists to tap into previously unreachable depths. The breakthrough happened beneath the East Antarctic ice sheet, far from previous study zones. This uncharted terrain is revealing unexpected complexity. It's not just ice and rock. It's a hidden realm with its own thermal dynamics and chemistry. And now, life in isolation. What emerged from the ice shaft was completely unexpected: warm, oxygen-rich water containing living microbes, not dormant forms, not fossils, but thriving communities in total darkness, cut off for possibly millions of years. The water chemistry was striking: high methane, hydrogen, and unusual mineral balance. Microbiologists confirmed active metabolism, not just preserved cells. This ecosystem exists with no sunlight, no surface interaction, just life powered by chemistry. It stands as a stark example that life can find a way under conditions previously thought impossible. Scientists refer to it as a time capsule biosphere. And for good reason. This isn't science fiction. The team used hot water drilling to melt through more than 3,000 feet of ice with precision. Once the shaft opened, remote submersibles descended, equipped with temperature probes, chemical sensors, and high-definition imaging. Data streamed back in real time. Artificial intelligence algorithms filtered anomalies instantly, flagging the unusual ecosystem long before human review. The tech let researchers observe, sample, and record in what was essentially an alien world. Without this level of precision, this ecosystem would remain invisible. It's a powerful reminder. Sometimes, technology writes the next chapter in discovery. What sets this ecosystem apart is its structure. Scientists found microbial mats, small multicellular life, and possibly primitive fungal filaments, an interconnected food web. Chemosynthetic bacteria feed on hydrogen and methane, energy sources used to power the community. That mimics deep ocean vents, but this is under ice, under pressure, with no light. The presence of multiple species indicates adaptation and resilience, not just survival. It's a living example of life thriving in isolation. That challenges biology textbooks and our definition of habitable. These microbes aren't just interesting. They rewrite the rules of where life can exist. Until now, biology assumed sunlight driving photosynthesis was a prerequisite for ecosystems. This find appends that assumption. These microbes live off chemicals, completely independent of the sun. That proves life can evolve in total darkness and extreme pressure conditions. It broadens the definition of habitable zones and challenges our understanding of evolution. We may need to rethink energy pathways and survival strategies in extreme environments. This discovery doesn't just add a footnote to biology, it forces a rewrite. And if life can exist here, it suggests our planet still holds many secrets yet to emerge. If life can thrive beneath Antarctic ice, could it exist in similar alien environments? Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's moon Enceladus both likely harbor sub-ice oceans. researchers now have a working model for life under ice, one they can study on Earth. The ecosystem we found becomes a proxy for potential extraterrestrial habitats. It informs the search for life beyond Earth, guiding probe design and detection strategies. Suddenly, Antarctica isn't just remote, it's deep space analog territory, and in real time, it's showing us what extraterrestrial life might look like. Veteran polar researchers were among the most surprised. This wasn't just the presence of microbes, but complexity, multiple species, a structured ecosystem, active metabolism, chemical cycling. It turned assumptions on their head. Geologists had to revisit models of subglacial environments. Biologists raced to sequence genomes. The shock came from sheer density and organization. This isn't a few hardy bacteria, it's a sustained community in equilibrium. Experts describe it as one of the most significant scientific revelations of the last decade. And right now, labs worldwide are racing to interpret what it all means. The ecosystem may reflect conditions from billions of years ago Earth history. It's untouched by industrial pollution or climate change. Preserved, the microbial community's genetic makeup offers a reference point for Earth's pre-surface life stages. Studying it helps us understand how early life adapted before photosynthesis dominated. It's like stepping into a time machine and seeing Earth as it once was. That perspective is invaluable for evolutionary biology and geology. It also helps climatologists understand how ancient environments responded to shifts, knowledge that may inform future climate resilience. As Antarctica warms, ice melt could release ancient microbes into modern ecosystems. Understanding these organisms now helps us assess possible ecological impacts. Their unique chemistry and metabolism could influence carbon or methane cycles if exposed. Moreover, this discovery provides baseline data for how isolated systems respond to change. It gives climate scientists a rare, uncontaminated reference point. That helps refine models of biological response to environmental stress. In short, while this spotlight shines on evolution, it also shines on possible future biosphere dynamics under accelerating climate change. Every extraordinary claim undergoes rigorous review, and this is no exception. Peer review, independent sampling, and replication are already underway. Labs around the world are analyzing additional ice cores, conducting blind tests, and mapping broader regions. Critics ask for contamination tests and isotopic analyses. So far, results are consistent. It's a genuine, native ecosystem. Still, scientists emphasize caution. Confirming permanence, broad distribution, and independence from external inputs requires more research. This restraint strengthens the credibility of the discovery. When it's fully verified, there will be no doubt, and that validation process is already in motion. The discovery has ignited multidisciplinary interest. Astrobiologists, climatologists, evolutionary geneticists, and even social scientists are watching. Conferences are being planned. Funding agencies are prioritizing follow-up projects. Documentaries and public programs are in development. Suddenly, Antarctica is more than frozen wilderness. It's a source of insight into life's resilience. That cross-field energy drives progress faster than any single discipline can manage. It's rare that one discovery unites so many branches of science at once, but this one has. The ripple effects are just beginning. New missions are already planned. Teams are drilling additional sites across East Antarctica to see if similar ecosystems exist elsewhere. Deep-sea-style robotic vehicles will gather more video and biological samples. Research institutions are collaborating globally to sequence genomes and map broader biodiversity. Geological teams will analyze mineral composition and the environmental forces that shape the habitat. All of this is scheduled over the next few years. The urgency is real. This ecosystem is changing slowly, but we have a window before technology or environmental shifts alter the context. Exploration is just beginning. If this ecosystem is verified, it'll go down as one of the most significant scientific discoveries in modern history. It reshapes our understanding of life's limits, Earth's evolution, and possibly life on other worlds. History books will reference this as the deep ice biosphere breakthrough. Future generations of scientists may build careers investigating its implications. It's the kind of find that defines a scientific era. And because it's headed toward permanent inclusion in textbooks, exhibits, and educational programs, its legacy will endure. We're witnessing the beginning of that legacy right now. The discovery in Antarctica remains a story in progress, and that's the best kind. Each new sample, each new mission brings fresh clues. With every dive into the hidden lakes beneath ice, anticipation rises. We may be on the verge of rewriting biology, refining evolution, and redefining our place in the cosmos. And for those of us watching, it's a front row seat to unfolding history. Stay tuned as this adventure continues, and keep exploring with Interestingly Quick. Because beneath the ice, the next chapter is just beginning. That brings us to the end of today's deep dive into Antarctica's most surprising discovery, an isolated living ecosystem buried beneath ice, shaking up science across the board. We've explored what was found, how it challenges everything, and why this matters for the future. If it fascinated you, please give this video a thumbs up, comment your thoughts, share with fellow curious minds, and subscribe to Interestingly Quick for more incredible explorations. We're so grateful for your curiosity. Until next time, stay curious and keep uncovering what lies beyond the visible.